God bless you. Thank you for joining us here at the Temple of Clarity, Tuesday meditation. And I was meditating on Shiva. And in the Hindu religion, in the Hindu mythology and belief system, the metaphor that they use for the Holy Spirit is Shiva. And what happens when the light comes into the body temple is it clears out all the noise and all that is not real. And in that experience, in that purification, in that fire of the divine consciousness and divine realization, there is that experience of the timeless. Shiva is sometimes represented as the destroyer. And what light does when it enters, it removes the darkness. And so in meditation, we open up to the light, the higher consciousness, for lack of any other words which are beyond words, we step into what we call spirit. And that light comes down. And that light has a sound. Some hear it as the Om. Some hear it as the sound of angel wings. Some experience it as electricity. Some people experience it as peace. I experience it as a fire. I see it all around me, inside me, a living flame. All of those are true experiences, and I have also tasted those different flavors. So how do we get there? Meditation. Just accept the possibility that there is this divine light within you, born of the sun, the creator of the universe. Just accept the possibility as you step deeper and deeper into looking in. Traveling, inner traveling. Then from there, look out your spiritual eye. Activate your crown chakra. Allow the flame, the divine consciousness, the light to penetrate the higher mind. Everything in the universe has conspired to bring you to this place of God realization. Everything in the universe, seen and unseen, is moving heaven and earth so that you can go beyond the beyond. Right now, we can sense that something has shifted. Right now, in this now moment, is a portal. As it is said that we are the eternal now. And in the now is the totality of all that we are. Move into that. And that's what we do here every Tuesday. So let's start this meditation thinking of Shiva, pure consciousness. The first thought from God, the Creator, outside time and space, as it pulses out this Om, this fire, this electricity, this eternal energy, echoing in your soul, echoing in your heart chakra. And when the two connect, spirit and matter, in that infinity moment, there is a light so bright. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, all the Divine Mothers, all the Elohim, 7 archangels, Metatron, Gautama, Pavasambhava, Maitreya, all the Buddhas from out the great silence. We Om back to you all from our God Center. We Om the voice of creation to you, to hold a new space for humanity, to bring this God consciousness here and now. Let the wind of Shiva blow across the face of the earth in a new, more powerful wave of God consciousness, God realization, and a truth seeing, removing and destroying the darkness with pure love. coming back. Let's keep our eyes closed again. For another moment. Hearing the sound of the fan. The moving of the air. The sense of movement and time. There is a cosmic clock moving the galaxies and the universes. Change every moment. Change. And as we through our higher senses ride the wave of change higher and higher, it spirals up when we will it, when we choose it. Listen for it inside yourself. Become aware of it. Then effortlessly attach your higher self into that ascending spiral and know that the universe is willing you, desiring you, loving you, helping you to see behind the veil. Allow the change to take place. Allow your body temple to be infused with the love of change, the light of change, the growth of change. the highest possible change. The Divine Mother, she moves to change the clock, the energy of creation, the consciousness of Shiva. She directs it. She points it to you. Take it. No resistance. Total surrender. Now, in a flash, go beyond change to the unchanged. See it. No change. That part of you, unchanging. It's there, pure God consciousness, the pearl, the diamond. Sit in that timeless, changeless, spaceless infinity. When you're ready, open your eyes. I remember in college at Humboldt State, I took a philosophy course on Chinese philosophy. The professor had lived in China, and at that time in the 80s, nobody could go to China. It was a closed country. Nobody could leave, nobody could come in. So somehow he got in there, and he studied Confucianism. I go, what's that? It was a very interesting time in history where there were two great masters alive, Lao Tzu and Confucius. And they met. And they were talking about the Tao. They were trying to explain it to each other, what they saw. One would say something and they said, no, that's not it. The other one would say something and say, no, that's not it. And there's this back and forth. And there's this dialogue. Kind of interesting. However, they both saw like a piece, I would say. And Lao Tzu probably said it the best, where he said, if you could say it, it's not it. And then he wrote a whole book about it. And we're all like trying to find words that for something there are no words. But you know it when you experience it. The Yellow Emperor, about 5,000 or 10,000 years ago, wrote a book called The Book of Change. He said that there's only one absolute in the universe, and that is change. It will change. Whatever it is, it will change. And so, life in the spiritual journey is about finding that place of change and the infinite possibilities of change and following the highest outcome. How can you find the highest outcome in your life, in your journey, the fastest, shortest way? Finding that flow for your highest good is, the book of change. And it was interesting, I got this picture during the meditation of this cosmic clock. This everything, all the galaxies and constellations are part of this clock. And it's changing, it's moving. It's all part of this cosmic clock, and we're in it. We're in this bubble called time and space with this clock that's ticking. And there are moments where there are going to be like lulls, like seemingly nothing's happening. And then there's these moments where there's going to be a lot happening when these clocks begin to click together. And the Mother, the Divine Mother, is orchestrating and seeing, overshining us in this whole experience for our highest good, for our spiritual growth, kind of witnessing it. And the whole purpose of it is so that we can get outside this bubble and see it from, and be it from the changeless. See it from the changeless outside the bubble. So it was a great class. I wrote a paper called Jesus the Buddha, Gautama the Christ. Using, some of Jesus' teachings that are very Buddhic. And some in the Eightfold Path, which is partly a way to merge into Christ consciousness. And all those things line up with the cosmic clock. I think astrology has a small part of this cosmic clock. It only has the constellations that we know about. But there's a bigger one that I kind of sense that is there, that we don't know about it, that Lao Tzu and Confucius perceived in what they call the Tao, and the river, and the flow that is coming from the Divine Mother, as I call it, the energy of the sound of the Om or Shiva, which takes you beyond the time and space. That's the ride. Find the flow. It will pull you up into another experience. And then like in a flash, there's this not that I've done it, but what I was perceiving, or what I was hearing during the meditation, there's a moment where and I think we all sense it too, because we come from that place. We all sense it, that's there. It's just like right there. It's just like the changeless, eternal. And then we drop back into time and space for our enjoyment, or for our finishing our journey, our dharma. Well, anyways, that was kind of, I thought the meditation was going to go one way, and it just turned as soon as I opened my mouth. Anyways, we have a couple of announcements. One is our community potluck that's going to happen on the 20th. I hope everybody can come. I think we need to have some sort of way of organizing the food so that not everybody brings a salad or strawberries. Maybe we can have something that, a main dish and I think we've done this before, but I forgot how it was done. A sign-up list or something like that, or I think what we did was people's names that started with the first 12 or letters in the alphabet.
You know what's
Wait.
in all my potlucks in the past couple of years is to have a main dish, something easy like pizza that we can chip in for or something, and then just
I like pizza.
Okay, and then just let the mystery and magic happen. And every time we've done this in the past couple of years in my groups, nobody repeats a thing, and there's one dessert and there's two sides, and so I would say just have trust and let it all come together, but to do something like pizza so that there's a main main attraction.
I haven't had pizza in so long. When I was in Chicago with Marcos, Marcos bought a Chicago pizza.
Deep dish?
The deep dish from this famous place in Chicago where, at the expo where I met you.
Okay.
That was the last time.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot.
I only had one piece. Marcos disappeared with the pizza. He said he gave a piece away to somebody else, but that pizza was gone. I have a picture of it. But that was the best pizza I ever had in my life. If I had a jet plane, I would fly a pizza from Chicago for this community potluck. That was like, so what they do is they put the sauce on top. Is that right?
Different styles, but yeah, deep dish, the sauce is on top.
Amazing pizza. I've had pizza in New York. I've had pizza in different types of pizzas. But that pizza, I don't know what kind of, mozzarella they use, but that was like, Marcos was protecting that pizza.
Yeah. Sometimes there's like a butter crust.
It must have been a butter crust. So we're going to trust, we need to have a main item.
Pizza.
Pizza. I don't know if there's a pizza that is any good around here. Okay, we'll leave it as pizza. And
Or subs or something?
subs, I think it has to be Indian,
An Indian dish?
like korma.
That works.
Okay, that will be our main thing. People want to bring pizza. Make sure it's deep dish, Chicago style. The other thing I wanted to say, and then we're just going to trust that everything else falls into place. So I posted it on Meetup. I posted it on Facebook. And then we'll just start sharing it out to the community. And just see where it lands. The other thing is this weekend is Amma, the hugging saint. You can see her picture on the altar. She hasn't been here in 5 years. She's hugged over 30 million people. I actually believe that number because she counts. In her hand, she has a little tiny hand. I don't even think she's 5 foot tall. She has a little clicker. And a lot of the devotees have these little clickers. They're counting. They do these chants that are like 1,008 names, and they're clicking. Click, 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 click. Somebody's keeping count. Talk about time management. I've never seen anything like that in all my lifetimes. She is hugging people. She's talking to the Swami. She's talking on the phone. She's totally in control of the entire room. She's aware of everything. All these things are happening like a clock without missing a beat. Time management at its, to the second almost, it feels like. Everything is just so synchronized, and it's like this cosmic dance going on. So much happening. She'll be here in Irvine. Are you going, Elizabeth?
Undecided.
Undecided? It is one big party. Have you ever got a hug from Mama?
Yes.
It's so fun. There's going to be a big, on the last day, which is Monday, there's a big dance party. So it's called Devi Bhava, where she puts on this hat of the Divine Mother. Like she has this hat, and they dress her up as the Divine Mother. And then, like she totally embodies the Divine Mother at that point. And we do this circle dance around her. Have you ever done that? really, the energy goes off the chart. It keeps building and building. And then at one point, and you can see people you're supposed to circle only one time, but people that know the Devi Bhava dance, then you sit down. At one point, everybody just sits down. It might be 1,000 people. And then, while you're going in front of Amma, she throws rose petals on you. Boom, boom, boom. It feels like electricity. Bam, bam, bam. She's hitting you, everybody, just like these huge handfuls of rose petals. She's just showering people with rose petals as you walk in front of her, like you're right in front of her. And then at some point, you're supposed to sit down. So everybody sits down. And then it happens. She goes over into this gazing thing. And she starts gazing across the room. And it's like this energy that just comes out of her eyes. You know that you know when you're in the spotlight of it, like this big energy field, just this gazing thing happens. And after that, I was in a stupor. I was going, what just happened? My head's blown clean off. I just got gazed. And I don't even remember the end of the program, because after that point, I'm just kind of walking around like a drunk, high on the good wine, as they sing in the Pentecostal world. You get drunk on the good wine, and everybody else is too. It's just so funny. And at the Devi Bhava on the last day is where you can get a mantra from Mama. And they do the weddings at the end. And so they're, like people that want to get married by Amma. And they're, so you see all the people that are getting married. There might be 10 or so people getting married. And then she also does something like a baptism for the children. So all the children come up and get this blessing from Amma. There's different ones for, when they're a baby, there's a different blessing for that. And then there's one where there's like 5 years old and they're about to go to school. And then there's something else for the other ones. So then that, and then at the end of that is the circle dance. And then there's the, it's the song that they play for Amma. That's the very end thing. And this song is like super, like cosmic. All the swamis get together in this like the Bhajan band, and they play that song. So if you can make it, it's the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. The 13th is free, a free day, and then there's a retreat, which happens on the 14th, 15th, and 16th, the half day on the 16th. And the Devi Bhava on the 16th starts at, I think it starts at 6 o'clock. And then it goes on until it ends. But usually it goes on all night. Different Bhajan bands go in there. I think they have like an hour shift, and the famous people come, the famous kirtan artists, and it's a different rotation. The Kali dancers come out. So there's like all this entertainment. There's so much energy moving through there. That's there's a lot happening when Amma comes. Of course, you're going to see, the highest of the high, and you're going to see people, who are coming because they're going through some horrific karmas, or, like some very painful things happening in their life that's pushing them to seek a higher answer. So you see, the extremes there. So if you can make it, I highly recommend it. It's a blast. It's so fun. I love swimming in that energy. If you want more information, I put some information on Facebook. You can also go to amma.org. I'll be volunteering there at the help desk sometimes, and then also as like an usher person. helping people get in line. So be ready for some crowds, though. She hasn't been here in 5 years, and that is, there could be 5 or 10,000 people. We don't know. It's pretty wild. Anybody else have anything to share?
I just want to say, as far as the potluck goes, if we just hold the intention that it all turns out perfectly. So the first 2 psychic classes I taught, I was 22 or something. I had one on Tuesday nights and one on Thursday nights. And the Tuesday night ones always laughed at my jokes, and they were really together. The Thursday night class, I would say a joke, and they'd go, oh, yes. Okay. So after 8 weeks, the final is they had to plan a potluck on the causal plane. Nobody could talk to each other. They had to come up with a theme, and everybody had to bring what it was they felt led to bring. So the Tuesday night people all brought Mexican food. We had enchiladas, we had taco salad, it was all, all Mexican food. Thursday night people, I thought, well, what's going to happen here? Well, apparently the theme was carrots. We had carrot sticks, we had carrot and raisin salad, we had carrot and rice loaf, and for dessert, of course, we had carrot cake. So I don't know if that was really enlightened and they really got the message. It was, a little different. So, not everybody's going to want pizza. I've been on a diet for 6 months. Let me rephrase that. I would like pizza. I'm not going to eat pizza. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. But, everybody, if we just hold the intent that it's all going to work out perfectly, I think that's even more powerful than planning pizza or korma. So whatever you guys want. I'm just adding my 2 cents.
I love that idea. So let's have the intention that everyone who's coming will all meet on the causal plane and arrange the whole menu.
Yeah.
Carrie, what are you bringing? Okay, we'll talk on the causal plane.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, I'll have to come up with something too. I don't know what I'm going to bring. But we'll all meet on the causal plane, and we'll cause a perfect menu to manifest. Something for everyone, healthy choices, good food, and spiritual community potluck. Okay, we're going to sign off. Thank you, everyone on the broadcast. And Norman, I know you're watching and you're in Baltimore. You can bring something in the etheric, like whatever you want to manifest out of the universal, and bring it and hold the space. It will be live streamed also, so you can tune in, and we'll send you some dessert also from the spiritual plane, the causal plane. Angel food cake.
And the theme is manifestation and the power of the violet flame.
Yes, manifestation and the violet flame. Somebody's going to have to bring something purple or violet. Okay. So let's just take in everything that we've gathered in our higher minds and bodies tonight and throughout our lifetimes of journeying. And we pulse it out to our family and friends and to our pets, to Mother Earth herself, who we bless and thank you for these bodies. Thank you for allowing us to walk on you, Mother Earth. But we love you with our feet, and we love you with our eyes, And we love the food that you give us. And then we love the sky, the spirit, the Shiva, the consciousness, the cosmic clock. It's really our friend. It keeps us moving to our goal. We surrender into that spiral up into the higher destiny that we're all merging into. Helping each other on this journey, helping each other, walking each other back home. God bless you, my friends, on the cyberspace. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be broadcasting for the Divine Mother Rosary. Good night. I love you.